Hi there crafters, it's Louise with you today. Welcome to my channel, and I'm sharing a layout for Kitaholic Kits. This is a design team project from the April 2023 kit, and I had this idea in my head because the papers from this month's kit were really patterned. I wanted to kind of do a strip or a striped background, but I wanted to do it in the shape of a heart, sort of this really strange kind of abstract background. So first thing I'm going to do is cut some patterned papers just in all different size strips, and I'm using a variety of patterns. I find with this type of background you do have to have a wide variety of patterns because it can be quite easy to actually double up and overlap. So the more pattern papers you have, the less likely you are to end up with those sort of more structured background, whereas I want mine to be quite random. Alright, so I am just cutting random sizes, nothing too difficult to do here, just a matter of finding which ones work for me. I'm cutting them all different lengths and ways, different widths, just to have something that I can start to create that background. So once I've cut all my layers, I'm going to start just sticking them down over that heart that I've sketched. So I didn't want my heart to fill up the whole page. As you can see, I've made it sort of go off the page. And I want the little ends of the cut pattern strips to actually overlap the heart. So you can still definitely see that there's a heart shape, but it sort of overlaps and moves around a little bit. This is quite an interesting process. I thoroughly enjoyed this actually. It didn't take too much thought. I didn't have to, think about how I was going to make the layout aesthetically pleasing. It was purely just taking paper and sticking it down, which sometimes I think I might forget when it comes to crafting. So I definitely enjoyed this process, and you can see my final heart that I ended up with there. Because it had lost that little heart shape, I decided to take my paint pen and sketch over the top of it so that you can actually see that heart a little bit more in the background. This is actually a really random photo that I've had in my stash for a little while. I just didn't have the right sort of collection or ways to actually use it, but it's of Master Cooper, and he's giving Dad a hug on the couch, which I think is super cute, and he's having a bit of a laugh about it as well. So definitely a super sweet layout that will work with this heart background and the florals that we've got in the collection as well. So to finish this off, I'm simply just adding a few of these gold sticker elements just to help those background layers pop a little bit. If you wanted to mute that heart background, you could cover it with a light coat of white gesso, and that would help you to sort of take some of the intensity out of it, but I really like it the way it is, so this works for me. I'm going to add some stickers from this month's sticker sheet, and that's going to be my layout complete. So I thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and of course, if you're keen to scrap lift and have a go at this technique, I always love to see your take on it. So please enjoy, and of course, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe.